Once, the king of a kingdom invited a Buddhist monk to his palace and said to him, "If I ask you something, will you give it to me?" The Buddhist monk said, "Sure, tell me what you want." The king said, "Can you give me your alms pot?" The Buddhist monk, without any question, gave each alms pot to the king. Apart from his clothes, this alms pot was the only worldly thing that the Buddhist monk had, which he gave to the king without hesitation. The king, in return, gave the Buddhist monk a large gold bowl with diamonds all over it. The Buddhist monk took the bowl in his hand and started walking towards his hut in the forest. While he passing through the road, a thief saw that precious gold bowl in his hand and started following him with the aim of stealing that bowl. The Buddhist monk realized that a thief was following him. He thought that because of his golden bowl, the would disturb his mental peace, and the thief will also have to work very hard to steal his bowl. That's why this bowl should be given to that thief only. When the Buddhist monk reached the door of his hut, he threw the bowl outside the hut itself and went inside the hut silently. The thief was watching all the hiding behind a tree. When he saw that the Buddhist monk had thrown the golden bowl outside the hut, then he thought that there must be more valuable wealth hidden in this Buddhist monk's hut. That's why he doesn't care about the golden bowl. Thinking this, the thief goes inside the hut. Inside the hut, that Buddhist monk is engrossed in meditation. He silently comes inside the hut and starts looking around, but the hut was completely empty. Seeing that, the thief becomes even more surprised and begins to think, when this beggar has nothing, why did he throw the golden bowl outside the hut? Then he said to himself, "What do I do with this? Whether this monk has anything or not, I should go out to my house with that bowl." He goes out of the hut and he starts taking the bowl. Then again the same question arises in his mind. After all, what is there with that beggar that he does not care about this golden bowl and is sitting inside ecstatically? The curiosity of knowing the answer to this question was increasing in him. So he then goes inside the hut and goes to the Buddhist monk and sits down and waits for his eyes to open. After a while, the Buddhist monk opens his eyes and sees the thief was sitting in front of him. He smiles at the thief and says, "So you have come." The thief said, "Sir, I followed you from the palace to this hut. I just want to know from you that why did you throw that bowl of gold outside the hut? After all, what wealth do you have? Which is more valuable than that golden bowl studded with diamonds?" Hearing this, the monk smiled and said, "My friend, I have such a treasure which you cannot see." The thief said, "What is such a treasure?" The Buddhist monk said, "I have the treasure of meditation, in front of which all the riches of the world have faded." Hearing this, the thief grabs the feet of those Buddhist monk and says, "Maharaj, forgive me if you can. I am a robber and I came here to rob you. But you are a saint person. From now on, I don't want any riches in this world. Can you give me a small part from the treasure of meditation so that I too can be like you? Can I find peace?" Hearing this, the Buddhist monk smiled and said, "My friend, if you want, you can also get that infinite treasure of meditation like me. For this, you should just have a strong willpower." Hearing this, the thief said, "Sir, I don't know how to meditate. Please first of all teach me to meditate." The Buddhist monk smiled and said, "My friend, meditating is a very easy way. Even you don't have to do anything special to meditate. First of all, you have to choose a quiet and comfortable place, then spread a mat, sit on it so that you do not have any contact with the ground, and take care that of your spine is straight. Then you have to put both your palms on your knees. Keep in mind that the palms should remain upwards. Now you have to close your eyes and take long or deep breaths. Try that when you inhale, your stomach should move in and out along with the breath. This makes breath longer and deeper. After that, slowly let your breath come to that normal state and focus your attention on each and every passing breath. Try that you can feel each state of breath coming, going and stopping. Not a single breath should pass without you realizing it. Pay close attention only to the inhaling and exhaling for the first few days. your mind would start thinking of something else again and again. But as soon as you remember, you have to refocus your attention on your breath. You have to do nothing else. Just pay attention to your extreme breath with full awareness. With time, your breathing will slow down. As your breathing slow down, your mind will become calmer and your breath will go on getting longer and deeper. Then gradually there will come a time when all the thoughts will disappear from your mind and your mind will drown in that ocean of peace. And this is the eternal state of deep meditation. The thief started meditating according to the method given by the Buddhist monk. He also gave up stealing and slowly his life changed completely. If you look around us, you will find that there are many people who want to meditate but they do not know how to meditate. There are many ways to meditate, but the most easy and popular among them is the Anapan meditating method, which is a part of the Vipassana meditating method, which was invented by Gautam Buddha himself about 2500 years ago. You cannot master this meditation method in a day. For this, you will have to practice for a long time. If you do this exercise every day for 20 and 25 minutes, then in a few weeks you will see a wonderful change in yourself. Nothing else has to be done in this method. You just have to sit with your eyes closed and focus all your attention on your inhaling and exhaling. In this method, your breath acts as a bridle for your mind, just as we control a horse through its reins. Similarly, by controlling our breath, we can control our mind. After a long practice of constantly paying attention to our breath, we begin to feel ourselves detached from our body and our mind. And this is the state of deep meditation and the end of all suffering.